Welcome back to Makeup and Love Story. So today we're going to be doing something a little different, and I've got you scooted in just a little closer. So we're going to be talking about some beautiful women. These women have kind of brought me into this community and changed kind of my way of thinking. They are kind of the reason that I fell in love with this community. These are the bigger influencers that I love to watch, and I think you will love to watch. They are the reason that I decided I wanted to do this. They're the reason that I fell in love with makeup again. They are the people that I watched when I was down and depressed and up at 4 o'clock in the morning and couldn't sleep. So when I would get out my makeup, I would be on my iPad and kind of watching them and playing with my own makeup. So these are the influencers that I selected that I think would actually kind of teach you something and that you would actually enjoy watching. So I wanted to do 5, but I couldn't narrow it down. So I've got you kind of scooted in a little closer today, and the first thing I wanted to tell you is subscribe to my channel down here. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm going to drop those on the screen. And also share me with your friends. Don't forget to follow me on all those social media platforms. Sometimes I will do giveaways there. And so don't forget to follow me. But I wanted to say in my last video, I did a comparison of the Natasha, Denona, and Pat McGrath palettes. And I wanted to tell you that I did also get the Natasha Denona Gold palette. Natasha Denona Gold palette. I can't talk. And that's what I've got on my eyes today. And it is everything. Guys, the large palettes are so much better than the small ones. And if you are into luxury beauty, oh my God, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm shooketh. I love it. And so if you do love luxury beauty, I think that you will absolutely love this palette. It is gorgeous. It is everything. The mattes are just blending themselves out. I can't even talk about it. I'm so emotional about this palette. I wanted it so bad. It's part of my Christmas, so it wasn't like I just ran out and was like, oh, here, but it's everything. And so since I'm talking about all these beautiful women, I felt like I needed to wear some beautiful things. And one of those was also, I got a matte Trance lip as a gift from my friend Lauren in the color Elson. But one of the things that I picked up from the sale was this shade in Unnatural Natural, and it's a Luxe Trans lip. Aren't these adorable? And since I'm talking about all these beautiful women, I wanted to wear some beautiful things, and this will be coming in an upcoming haul too, but I already busted it open and you can tell I'm loving it. It's a gorgeous color. So Pat McGrath is killing my heart because I'm loving her. And so anyway, I'm talking about all these beautiful women, gotta wear beautiful things. And so I want to talk about these ladies, and they're in no particular order, but they are some women. I actually switched antidepressants at one point, and I know that has nothing to do with this video, but that's part of my love story. And so I would be up at all hours of the night, and so I would be on YouTube because that's like one of my favorite things to do anymore. And this was a while back when I was first like really obsessed with YouTube. And so these are some of the ladies that I would watch and just kind of fell in love with. And so they're in no particular order, but when I would play with my makeup, I would have them go on in the background. And so just so you know, these are some of the ones that I just absolutely love. Number 1 being not number 1 in the list, but yes, number 1 on my piece of paper because she was one of the first ones I thought of, and that is raw Beauty Kristi. And yes, I'm slightly in love with her. No, I'm not going to stalk you, but yes, I'm slightly in love with you. And yes, she does interact with her audience on Instagram for sure. And I'm sure she does in her comments as well. I've commented on a couple of her videos. And be prepared for me to mention her on my channel 1,000 times because I love her. I've already mentioned her in one of my videos because I said she's somebody I would love to collab with. She can do a cut crease like no other because she's been practicing, and she is amazing. She's down to earth. She talks about her struggles with weight loss and keto and different things. And, you know, she's just somebody that would definitely bring out that more colorful side of me, because she likes to play with sugar peel and different makeup that is colorful. She does these funky, inspirational looks that just make you want to play with your colorful side. I joked about if we did collab that we'd probably get demonetized because she's so funny and she's out there. But when I say that her name is fitting because it's raw Beauty Kristi, she is so raw about her own struggles with life and talking about her weight loss struggles, and if she gains a few pounds, she's very open about it. And me being somebody who has struggled with my own body image issues in the past, I know how she feels, and so I'm so just enamored with Kristi, and I just love watching her channel. She is very relatable to her audience. When she tests products, you trust her honest, open reviews of them. So I absolutely love watching Kristi. I think that you would too. I'm going to insert a picture of her. She recently did a review of the Melt Cosmetics palettes, both the Gemini and the newest palette, which is the Smoke Sessions, and that's a palette that has a marijuana based theme. I don't know that I'll ever pick that up because of the theme behind it, but her video was hysterical. I love Kristi. I love watching her videos. Every time she drops one, I go and click on it. So I think you should definitely check Kristi out. Next is the Thataylaa. Her name is Taylor. She is one of the most uplifting, beautiful souls on my list. She is definitely spunky and offbeat. She is somebody that you kind of wish is your little sister, and I say little because she's definitely younger than me. She's open and honest about her own struggles with skin and acne. And if you go back and look at some of her previous videos, she's definitely struggled with acne. She went on Accutane to clear up her skin, and she is definitely coming into her own, doing lighter foundations and BB creams, and her skin has changed from oily to more dry from being on the Accutane. She's getting rid of the acne scarring, and she's coming into her own, and she's so beautiful. And she is very relatable to her audience. She's always very consistent with her account. You can tell that she works extremely hard. She's also open about like some pain that she has and migraines and just body pain. And so she's very honest with her audience about those types of things. So I enjoy that about her. She's honest with her reviews and doesn't want her audience to go and shell out money that they shouldn't if something's not a good product. She does foundation Fridays. So if you want to test out a foundation, you can go and check out most of her reviews. Maybe if you go and type in on her channel, you can look and see if she's reviewed a foundation. She also does 15 days of foundation. So she reviews a foundation every day for 15 days, and the money that she raises during those days goes to benefit a women's shelter. And all the women's shelter get some type of money, but it's for domestic violence victims. She is helpful and educational to her audience. She's just a great beauty influencer, and I love to watch her. She only takes those really good, solid, and what am I looking for here? She's only going to take a sponsorship from something that's very solid for her. And so I really like that about her. She's not going and taking sponsorships from everybody. I really like that about her. Number 3 is somebody who I just think is truly gorgeous, and I think she's hysterical, and that is Samantha Ravndal. Oh my gosh, Samantha Ravndal. She is not one to watch with the volume up all the time because she might drop some profanity. But did I mention that about Kristi as well? And I joke about that because they're friends. Samantha and Kristi have done a few videos together, and they're hysterical to watch. And they're even more funny to watch together. Samantha is a Canadian influencer, and she's absolutely gorgeous. She recently removed herself from every PR list, and she said that she did this because of the waste it was creating in her life, because she wasn't using everything. Also, She said that she didn't use the majority of the PR that was sent to her, and that was kind of cluttering up her life. So she felt like she needed to remove herself from these lists, and she felt like she didn't need it as much as the micro influencers. And she said that she felt like she would rather see these big brands put micro influencers on their PR list, which I thought is amazing for her to say. She's known for being a little bit more controversial and voicing her opinions. And I don't mean that her opinions are controversial per se. It's just that she speaks her truth more than other influencers. And I really like that about Sam. If she has something to say, she's going to say it. She has done some of the most beautiful makeup that I've seen, and definitely some of the more avant-garde looks that I've seen. And she jokes about not being a great professional beauty influencer, but I think that she knows that she's joking, because she is definitely a teacher. She doesn't lie about her feelings, and I enjoy that about watching her. She's hysterical. If you want to watch some really funny, great videos, go check out Samantha. You'll also be able to click on some of her other friends that you can watch that I also enjoy watching, but I definitely enjoy watching Sam. She's really great. So next up is another Samantha, and that's Samantha March. Samantha, I think one of the first things that draws me in about her is that she's an Aries, and I didn't think about that until I started filming this video, but I realized that we're both Aries, and there's this warmth about her that just pulls me in. And when I watch her, she has this consistency and this warmth, and her spirit just draws me to her. Samantha is a beauty influencer, but she is also an author, and she also has family in Alabama. I don't know that that's where she's originally from, but she has family in Alabama. I learned that about her by watching some recent videos when over Thanksgiving she came to Alabama. And I really enjoy that because I live in Alabama. So I was like, would it be too weird if I messaged her on Twitter and said, "Where are you? Can I come there?" That probably would have been weird. Maybe I should ask her now. Samantha, next time you visit Alabama? No, too weird? Probably. Should I edit that out? No, I'm going to leave it, just in case. So, but anyway, she's very down to earth, and she brings me up when she uploads. I love the consistency. I love that her content is consistent as well. So, you know, on Mondays it's going to be maybe this type of video, but every Wednesday it's going to be her Will I Buy It series. So I know on Wednesdays that evening I can watch what she's going to buy, what she's not going to buy. And even if she doesn't, I'm going to buy it and she's not, you know, it doesn't really matter. I like that she's going to tell you if she's not going to buy it because she can't afford to buy it, or she doesn't want to waste her money on it, and you do want to waste your money on it. I enjoy that about her. I like that she puts herself on a budget, because that's realistic for where she's at so far in this beauty world. You know, I know that she's not on every PR list, and I like that she's open about that she's not made it to that level, and she's like, hey, I'm not getting as much PR as some of these giant influencers, these, you know, these really huge influencers. And people make fun of the way I say huge, so if you pick up on that, please don't make fun of me. Her videos are informative. Every Friday she does a look with new makeup that she's received, and then she'll come back and tell you what she thought about those products, and if they worked for her, if they didn't, and why. And I enjoy that. She does a lipstick kind of review from previous months, and she'll say, these are the lipsticks I enjoyed that month. These are kind of the fails and why. This one was dry, this one wasn't. So I enjoy that about her. And I just think she's gorgeous. But the tutorials that she does they are easy for the average woman to achieve as well. So that's something that you might want to go and check out. She'll tell you that she's not great with glitters yet, and that is awesome. So you can go and check that out. So I definitely think that Samantha is somebody that people want to go check out. Number 5 is Mel Thompson. If you're not watching Mel Thompson yet, you're definitely missing out. I can't say how glad I am I stumbled across Mel. She's from Tennessee, so that's also, she's real close to me. So Mel, if you're watching, we're close. Mel is gorgeous, and she's not your average everyday gorgeous. If you go and you watch, you'll see what I'm talking about. She is just beautiful, and she's an amazing beauty influencer. You're gonna learn so much from watching her. She has worked for Nordstrom, for MAC, and so she likes to review a lot of luxury beauty items. She likes luxury things. And so when you go and you watch her, you'll see, I think that makeup is kind of a release for her, like it is for me. I watched some of her very open videos where she did some get ready with me's, and she kind of talked about things that was going on in her life, and she kind of broke down a little bit and she cried, and it actually broke my heart. I felt like I was there with her and a friend was going through, and she is. I mean, it's because I watch her so often and I feel so connected. And Mel actually was one of the influencers that responded back when I let them know that I was doing this video. Thank you, Mel, and I can't wait to pick out your picture for this video. But when I watched that video and I saw her cry, it felt like I felt pain. I felt so sad for her. And I just love her so much. I love her reviews. I trust her. So if you want to watch somebody that is going to teach you about brushes, about cosmetics, about how to do something with your eye look, about a concealer that's not going to crease, about a lipstick shade that's going to look good with an eye look, go watch Mel. She is amazing. She's funny. She has great techniques, and she's just absolutely stunning. Go check her out. Go show her some love, and you won't be sorry. She just has this spirit about her that is so unique and so different, and she's spunky and she's spirited, and you'll learn a lot about luxury beauty, and that is where, you know, you'll learn about different brands like Kevyn Aucoin. You know, you don't hear a lot about Kevyn Aucoin on most channels, but you'll hear about it there. She loves Tom Ford, you know, and so if you want to get honest, open opinions about luxury brands, go to Mel's channel. So, and you could actually tell when she had to review some luxury items that she didn't like from a brand that she loves, that it actually kind of hurt her, but she was honest about it. So you can trust her opinion. Finally, we have Tati. And Tati is one of the reasons that I fell into the rabbit hole and decided that I'm in love with YouTube and makeup. And I Googled how to do something, and I believe she was the first video I landed on. And I just started watching these silly videos, and it was probably one of her testing weird makeup items. But I fell in love with YouTube and watching Tati. And she's quirky, but she's funny, and she's just gorgeous, but she's got grit. But she tells you how it is, you know, whether she likes a brand, whether she likes a person, she's going to tell you if she likes the product. And you know, I don't always agree with the stuff that she recommends. She really likes a primer that I just did not like. It did not make my forehead look smooth. It made my forehead look peely, and it's the Tarte smoothing timeless thing that she loves, but I don't like it. But I love most everything else that she recommends, and I'm sorry, Tati, that I don't like that primer, and I know it's your favorite, but most everything else that you tell me to go buy, I will definitely go buy. I like the other one, I don't know, they don't care about that, but I love most everything else that she recommends. But I don't always agree with every opinion that she has, but that's the thing about it. She doesn't care if everybody agrees with her, because she knows everybody has opinions, and so she loves honest opinions about makeup. And she always discloses her sponsorships. She is a serious girl boss. She has these great vitamin business built up, and she's going out there and she's doing it. She's creative. She does her own videos and then she has these weird videos testing everything from dollar makeup to, you know, luxury makeup. She's out there and she's doing it. You know, her husband is out there with her, and they seem to have this wonderful, beautiful marriage, and it's such a great relationship. Then her, you know, her stepson gets on there with her, and it's just a really awesome channel to watch. She is absolutely, obviously obsessed with glitter if you watch her channel. She likes to teach as well. And so if you get on there and you're watching her channel, she's going to tell you what she's doing with her eye, but also explain to you that it may not work for your eye shape and why. She's going to explain to you what brush she's using, the technique that she's using. She's going to tell you why she doesn't like a lipstick. She is going to tell you exactly how to achieve a look and how she achieved the look. She's going to suggest different things. And then, you know, she sometimes does favorites videos. You know, she suggests gift ideas on her channel. She does PR hauls with her husband that are great. So, you know, she's definitely another great channel to watch. So I definitely think that these are some amazing, amazing women to go out and watch. I don't know how this video came to pass in my mind, other than I was kind of going through YouTube the other day, and people just kept coming up in my feed, and there are definitely a lot of influencers that I watch, but these are the ones that I thought, who are you going to learn something from if I suggest them to you as larger influencers? And these ladies have a good following. And so when I suggest them to you, I want you to be able to go to their channel and look back at their videos. And if they're doing an eye look, I want you to be able to learn something from them. And so I want you to be able to go to their content and know that you can trust their opinion and trust that they're great influencers, and you can trust what they're saying, and that you're going to get something very beneficial from the quality and the content that they are putting out. And I think that you're going to love them as much as I do. I literally fell into the rabbit hole and fell in love with everything about makeup and YouTube again by watching these ladies. And I've watched, particularly Samantha R has grown so much in the amount of time that I have been watching YouTube, because you can even watch some of her videos where she talks about how nervous she used to be on camera, and she has grown so much, and I just love watching her videos. She's so confident now, and it's so amazing to watch. So these are just some of the suggestions that I have. There are a lot more that I watch, but I just wanted to make those suggestions because I think that they're great influencers that you can really benefit from watching if you're not already watching them. Please stay tuned for some upcoming videos. It's about that time that I film again. I'm going to be doing my November favorites and fails. I don't have a whole lot of fails this month, but I'm going to be doing my November favorites and fails. And I also have most of my products from the recent Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. And so I'm going to be filming a haul, and I also still have my Violet Voss look that I'm editing. So please stay tuned for that. And if you haven't watched my recent videos, please go through and watch those. Show me some love. And yeah, stay tuned for the rest of my love story. I hope that you're out there making your own. Bye.